When I tell people about my childhood, I say that I got two main values from my parents. The first one was work hard, and the second one was do the right thing. My dad gave us ample opportunities to work hard. I still remember, and we all do, the refrain on Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Rise and shine, bub, with the list of chores in his hands that we had to do before we did anything else for the day. And for 15 years, we washed dishes by hand with the broken dishwasher sitting right there, because Dad knew it would be better for our work ethic than fixing the broken dishwasher.
Well, that was one reason.
But you know, I never knew Dad's a civil engineer. I always thought that he was a great civil engineer, but I never knew that he was also a great entrepreneur. I always thought I was an entrepreneur of the family, but we really got an entrepreneurial spirit from Dad. So Dad retired from New York State, and shortly after that, he designed a product, invention that changed the world. It was called the LAEDI. That stands for Los Angeles Energy Dissipating Inlet. Right, Dad? Now, I've heard about the LAEDI for the last 40 years, and I figured in preparing for this, I should do the responsible thing, so I asked Claude about my dad's life work. And here is what it is. We should not be left in the dark. Now, my dad went on and formed a company around this called CPE Services, and that company is still thriving today. So here is what the LAEDI design does. In a treatment plant, water rushes into big settling tanks with so much force that it churns everything up and the solids never get to settle. What my dad designed sits right at the front inlet, and it kills that energy. So the water calms down and the same tank can suddenly handle far more. Now this was proven in Los Angeles 40 years ago. It delivered 50% more capacity. It was installed in 36 clarifiers. And my dad's thinking was absolutely brilliant. Let's make the tanks that we have work more efficiently and build more inefficient ones. Am I right? Okay. So Dad called me 2 weeks ago, and he was so excited. He said New England had just written new standards for the wastewater engineers, and the LAEDI was written right into the standards. So Dad's phone is now ringing off the hook at the age of 90. He's got more work than he knows what to do with, and he's loving it. So let's reflect on this story now. Dad has allowed millions of gallons of water to move cleaner and more efficiently throughout the globe. But the broken dishwasher? That didn't deserve any engineering. All right, one more story that affected me deeply, and I didn't learn about until years later. Dad, it was early 1970s, and Dad was just fresh in his job at New York State. And he was reviewing treatment plans for approval. And he got a plan across his desk from Suffolk County, big county down in Long Island, and it was for a lot of money. And as he reviewed it, he realized something was fishy. And he realized that someone was trying to pull the wool over the taxpayers and it was going to cost them a lot of money. So Dad refused to approve the design. The bigwigs came up from Suffolk County, got together with New York State, and they tried to twist Dad's arm to force him to approve it.
Wow.
But he would not. And the cost was he lost his job.
Really?
He didn't get fired from New York State, but he got transferred to a new division. So the cost of doing the right thing is high sometimes. Also, with adversity comes great opportunity. Dad started training the operators of the wastewater treatment plants, which became his passion. He met Tim and Tommy, and they went on to create the legacy of CPE services that is still being built on today.
Nice.
So, Dad has spent about 90 years, taught from his parents as he described. Do the right thing, work hard. It's brought him joy, it's brought him passion, and it's brought him love. We in this room have emulated that, many of us. And Dad, I couldn't think of a better man to call a father. Happy birthday. Thank you.